more than 300 volunteers in bright shirts. They're going to be busy this weekend for a big community cleanup.
Rachel Wulff is in West Sacramento finding out more. Rachel, good morning.
Good morning. You know I love a construction story.
Yes.
I love renovation. So there are hundreds of volunteers, and they're getting ready right here behind me. This is with Habitat for Humanity. Rock the Block. We are in West Sac. And like I said, they have all of their materials, and they are getting their marching orders as to what to do. There's a lot of work to be done here. The homeowner is a senior who was taking care of another senior when she had some structural improvements that needed to be made. So they are going to be replacing this back portion of her house, which some rains did some damage. There's some dry rot, so they'll be fixing this area, this deck area, and also replacing a beam in the house. Join me right now, Kevin Berry. You are with Regents, and tell us a little bit more about the financing that goes with a project like this.
Well, today, actually, this is work that we're doing, part of our Welcome Home at Wells Fargo. It's a month-long project that we've invested in our communities for resiliency and improvement, and we got a ton of volunteers out here in West Sacramento, and we're really trying to make a difference for some of these homeowners and improve the community.
How much does Wells Fargo contribute to these types of improvement projects with Habitat?
Yeah. Well, today we gave $75,000 to Habitat for the Rock the Block and the multiple sites that we're working on here in West Sacramento, but $150,000 overall this year. We also invested $1 million throughout California for our neighborhoods as part of the Welcome Home program.
And I know that when you participate, you work hand in hand with a lot of the city leaders. Martha Guerrero is mayor of West Sac. How did you pick Miss Leah, who owns this property?
Well, we reached out to our residents and asked them to submit an application, and through that application process, Habitat for Humanity decided which homes were most in need, and this one was identified, and we are so grateful for all the volunteers, Habitat for Humanity, our partners, Wells Fargo, and our investment of $250,000 from the city of West Sacramento to make this happen.
How is that money funded? Is that through a grant program? Is it federal money that comes in? Where does it come from?
It's a revenue source approved by the voters to make sure that we enhance our community in an economic way to increase vitality for our residents here and business owners. So this investment reaches that goal. And I know that the city of West Sacramento would be proud to see what we're doing to support our neighbors.
Very good. Now Martha is standing underneath the most epic avocado tree I have ever seen in my entire life. Miss Lee, you have to take ownership of this. Come on over here real quick. I want you to talk about this tree. If you look above my head, there are football-sized avocados that Miss Leah planted. You told me you planted these when you were a little girl. Tell me, what did you do? You put a seed in the ground? Because I tried this. You must have a green thumb like nobody's business.
Well, I put the seed with the little toothpicks and a glass of water and I wanted a plant for my living room. So when it was little, it was in the house. And then as it grew and all that, my husband planted it out here. Now it's what you see. And it took 21 years to get avocados, and now it just gets loaded.
You know what this means to me? We're going to have a big party when this deck is done with some guacamole, and you're going to mix it up. I think that's going to be the best thing ever. Tell me what it means, if you could, Miss Leah, to have all of these volunteers here doing this for you, to have Wells Fargo stepping in and helping you out rebuild your house.
Oh, it's just overwhelming, you know. My husband passed, and it just seems like just everything came on at once. It flooded back here, and the water came in this whole back room, and it just, and the fences, it just, I can't even put into words how grateful I am.
So we're glad to be here to document it, and you're great.
Thank you.
You and your avocados. And you have an avocado shirt. I know. Did you notice her shirt's avocado colored? Thank you so much.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
All right, so they're going to be busy, and there's a few other houses they'll be working on as well. So a great team project. There's nothing like some construction, some beautification to get you going on a Friday.
And it's awesome, too, if the community wants to go out, they have a big community fun day on Saturday as well. You just saw the information there on your screen.
Fantastic. Oh, love that.